So today's video is going to be how I do a really easy winged liner using tape, and then a really glowy spring face. So first I take the tape, I get some of the tacky off, put it in the line where I want it, and then I'm going to use a primer. This just so happens to be the Urban Decay Primer Potion in the color Eden. I prefer this one over the original. And then this is the Stila in the light palette, and then I'm using the shade Bear to set all over my lid. And then I'm going to use the shade Bubbly on my lid, my entire lid. I'm going to go in with the shade Bliss and use that as a transition shade. And then I'm going to use Gilded Gold and start working that into my crease. I'm going to take a big fluffy brush and then just start blending everything to make sure there are no harsh lines. And then I'm going to take Bliss again and go in and just help blend that out a little bit. And then I'm going to go in with the shade Sandstone and deepen up my crease. And then blend it out again with the big fluffy brush. And then I'm going to take the e.l.f. cream liner. It's like $3 and it works pretty well. And then I'm just going to show you guys how I do my winged liner with the tape. It's kind of hard to explain. I start by making a line right against the tape to make sure that it's a really sharp line, and then I just drag it in and then I fill it in, and then I go from the inner corner to kind of the middle where I stopped the first stroke. And then I'm going to take the tape off to reveal the super sharp winged liner. And it's time for the face. I'm going to use the NYX Angel Veil Primer, which is my all-time favorite primer. And then I'm going to use the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Glow. I have a couple of different shades here to kind of mix and match and make a color that better suits my skin than either one of them. And then I'm just going to blend all of that in with a Real Technique sponge. And then I'm going to use the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Dark Circle Eraser Concealer thing under my eyes and in the center of my face where I need a little extra coverage. And then I'm going to blend that in with the Real Technique sponge as well. And then I'm going to use the Rimmel Stay Matte powder in translucent just underneath my eyes to kind of set the concealer. And then I'm going to use the e.l.f. contour kit to contour. And then I'm going to use this little oval brush to contour my nose with the same color. And then I'm just going to use the brush that I used with the powder to kind of blend out those really harsh lines. And then I'm going to use the bronzer shade in the contour kit to bronze up around my hairline and just kind of even everything out. And just a little bit of that contour color underneath my lip to make my lips appear a little bigger than they are. And this is the Wet n Wild Color Icon blush in Pearlescent Pink. And then I'm going to use one of these Color Tattoo pigments. I think this is the lightest one that has shimmer in it. And I'm going to use that as a highlighter pretty much all over my face because I want this to be a super, super glowy look. And then I'm going to use that same pigment on my inner corners and underneath my brow bone. And I'm going to use this Ulta brow powder just to fill in my brows. alternative to a brow gel is just to spray a spoolie with a little bit of hairspray and then brush it through your brows and they won't budge. This is the L'Oreal, like, the Super Slim liner. I'm not exactly sure what the name is. I have it somewhere, and I'll link it down below. But I'm just going over my lash band, which these are the Kiss number 11s. And then I'm using the L'Oreal Voluminous Carbon Black Mascara. And then this is the NYX Lingerie Lip in Baby Doll. I'm just using that all over my lips. And then I'm going to apply that pigment that I used for my highlight over the top just to kind of give it a little bit more of a metallic look. And that's the finished look. I hope you guys liked it. Don't forget to subscribe and check out these other videos if you haven't seen them. Thanks guys.